kids in the summertime will usually say once school is out, I got nothing to do. There's nothing going on. I don't have anything to keep me occupied. They really do need to visit the Jones Center because you guys, I've seen lists before of summer activities, but I don't know I've seen something this extensive. Run down some of the things that are going to be available this summer. I know there's way too many to talk about, but there certainly is quite a bit to choose from.
Yeah, so before we even get to summer camps, first of all, the Jones Center is kind of a one-stop shop for anything recreation. We have a pool, ice rink, I think the only covered ice rink in our region, and a gymnasium. So lots going on already if people don't even want to come participate in summer camps. But yeah, summer camps this summer, we have been really blessed to have lots of different diverse camps. We've kind of split them into categories. So like sports camps, we have some arts camps. My favorite is probably just the educational and discovery camps that we have this summer. So really a lot going on, and pretty much anything you could be interested in, you have an opportunity to do at the Jones Center.
They were talking, from Broadway to baton twirling to computer, and as you mentioned, the nature expeditions. Really, getting kids outside and getting them out in the environment is one of the best things to happen with this.
Yeah, so one of the programs we're partnering with 37 North to put on an outdoor adventure camp, which will be really neat, just kind of exposing kids to things you can do in the outdoors, giving them that, love and passion for the outdoors, because I think a lot of kids lack that these days, which is, something that's needed. But yeah, I mean, we're excited about having some theater opportunities besides the Broadway camp. Trike Theater is going to partner with us to provide theater opportunities for younger kids. And the University of Arkansas Twirlers will be teaching that twirling camp. So yeah, really some interesting opportunities from outside partners that have been kind enough to work with us to create a cool experience for kids.
How important is it to have those relationship with these outside businesses and partners?
Yeah, so even though the Jones Center already has so much to offer, we are a small staff, and so we can't do everything. It's not possible for us to provide so much just with our staff alone. And that's not our expertise. Like, I'm not a baton twirler, so I can't, teach that to a child. But having people outside of the Jones Center who are really experienced with this and already provide programs of excellence, and just asking them, hey, can you come and do this at the Jones Center? We have the space, we have the resources, we just need your expertise. And so it's a really good partnership, and we're always thankful to do that.
How much easier does that make your job in making contacts with these folks and having them help out with that?
Oh man, it's so nice because, we have probably 2 or 3 camps happening in a week, every single week of the summer. So man, if I was in charge of all of those at one time, it'd be chaos. But it'll be cool for me to walk around and get to see everything that's happening all at once.
This all starts June 6th with the first one. And if I'm not mistaken, the last one is August 8th. So you have a summer full of programs. How easy is it, or what's this process in getting kids signed up for this?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. Basically, any inquiries you'd have about summer camps, you just want to visit thejonescenter.net. And once you get onto our page, we have an activities page that has links to how to register. And it also lists out all of our camps on one page. So you can basically scroll through and see the camps that are happening in June, July, August. And yeah, really any details there. And then our registration page, pretty simple, like any checkout system on Amazon or something. You just add it to your cart and get it going.
How important is it to have this kind of diversity with these camps?
Yeah, I think for kids, as they grow, they're exposed to different things and kind of learn what their interests are. And I think it's really important to expose kids to lots of different opportunities, because you don't know what you love until you get the chance to see it in action. And so I know that, like, when I was a kid, I'd hear about, these camps happening. Like, I didn't even know I could learn to play ukulele. That's so cool. And so, yeah, just really throwing out lots of different things in the arts and sports and education, just giving every kid a sample of, hey, this might be something you're interested in, and maybe not, but at least give it a try this summer for a week and see if you enjoy it. But yeah, I just think it's cool that here at the Jones Center, kids will have the chance to try out a soccer camp or learn how to twirl a baton or do an Amazium Discovery Camp, or learn to love the outdoors. There's just so many things to be exposed to as a kid. And I know if I was a kid, I would literally be so excited about all that was going on.
So really, a child could sign up and go to each one of these camps? Is it separated out enough to where they could do that?
Well, there would be a few crossing over, but
Okay.
yeah, actually kids could probably sign up for quite a few of our camps. And if they wanted to come every single week of the summer, it might be a little exhausting, but I wouldn't recommend, but it'd be really fun.
For parents, and I remember when our kids were little, it's a blessing when they're busy and then when they're worn out at night.
Oh yeah. I think our parents are really excited to say, hey, I'm going to let you have our kids for just a few hours of the day and we'll go do our own thing.
How are you able to do this with this many camps? And I know you get a lot of volunteers, or how is all this made possible?
Yeah, so we have a fantastic sponsor, Cox Communications, that has really supported us in this process of bringing in some camps to the Jones Center. And yeah, we're really thankful to have a lot of the resources that are already needed, staffing, and of course, the locations. The Jones Center facility is just, I call it like the Swiss Army knife of facilities. Just so much can happen here. But yeah, we are really thankful to be able to provide opportunities for campers. And something that's kind of unique is if campers are needing a little bit of assistance, in paying for these camps, they can always reach out to us. And we always do our best to try and accommodate families who still want to be a part of something like this, but maybe don't have the resources to do so. So yeah, partners like Cox Communications really help us out a lot to make that happen.
That was my next question, is if you don't want a child to not be able to do this for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the unique thing about being in Springdale is we have such a diverse group of people that live in Springdale and throughout Northwest Arkansas, because obviously while we are in Springdale, we want to be a provider of opportunities and recreation to anyone outside in Northwest Arkansas. But yeah, because we live in such a diverse space, we have families who come from really wealthy backgrounds and can afford summer camps. And we know summer camps can be pretty expensive, but we also are surrounded by families who are just really wanting to expose their kids to unique opportunities, but maybe don't have the resources to do that. And so one thing I love about my job is that we really want to find those families and make sure that they feel included, because our motto at the Jones Center is that all are welcome. And so we don't want to just reach out to one certain kind of people. We want everyone to feel like they have a chance to come and participate and learn a new skill.
All right, let's again give the website, because I know every bit of information about these camps is on that website, so it's an important website.
Yeah, so it is thejonescenter.net. So don't forget the "the" at the beginning, thejonescenter.net, and you just find our activities page, and from there it'll show you how to register.
Bree, thank you so much. Best of luck, and stay healthy, because it sounds like you're going to be busy.
Oh, very busy. Pray for me.